Hey YouTube, Ray here again. Smoking LJ Peretti's Scottish Flake. Now, as I've said before, I don't have a lot of luck with Scottish blends. It's just not my, I don't know, they just don't suit my taste. I mean, no matter which ones I try. But I wanted to try this one because it just seemed like it was, it was going to be richer, fuller taste, and I figured, it might just be different. Now, LJ Peretti's Flake, Scottish Flake, is just Virginia's cured with red wine. And I'm guessing that that's probably what I am tasting here. Definitely not one of my favorites. So far right now, I can say that this is a flake from LJ Peretti that I don't hate it, but I probably won't end up buying it again. Now, what am I tasting? I'll tell you. You definitely get that tanginess, a really strong tanginess with this kind of blend, and I don't like that. I think that's what really, it's just really, I don't know. I can't describe what it does to my taste buds, but it's just not pleasant. It's not a pleasant smoke. Definitely needs to be sipped on. You can't rush this at all. Now, sipping on it, you get a lot of flavors, a lot of different flavors. This is a very rich, full flake, and I would imagine that the natural sweetness of the Virginia is there. Again, having it cured with red wine, I think, hides a lot of that. So you really need to be kind of like, you almost need to be thinking about what you're smoking in order to detect the faint notes of sweetness and fruitiness that are there. They really are, but smoke it just a little too fast and you'll lose all that. But somewhere in there, when you're smoking it, you get this very nice taste. It's a very nice, sweet, fruity taste that you get. And it's almost like the wine sort of comes in a little bit. Not that it tastes like wine, but you kind of get this fermented taste that is really pleasant, actually. Now, that I do like, because it's very different. And then all of a sudden you get, I don't want to say chocolatey, but you get a nutty, mapley kind of faint taste every now and then that just, it ends up in a tangy, fruity taste. Remind you, all those notes are very faint. You really have to, you're not going to detect them right away, unless you have a different kind of palate. Is very sensitive, and you love Virginias, then I definitely think you're going to get a lot of taste out of this. But for me, hey, I've been trying out Virginias, and I've gotten to a point where I do really enjoy Virginias, but I'm still working on it. I'm not quite there yet. But yeah, there's definitely sweetness there. Now, the first time that I smoked this, I dried it out, because it's not a moist flake, but it's a very dark, broken flake, by the way. It's almost, and I heard that this was like McClellan, I think it's called Dark Star or something like that. blend, and yeah, I've had that before, and it is a very dark broken flake. Not necessarily very moist, but I dried it out for like an hour and smoked it, and I gotta be honest, the tanginess was very much up front, and I didn't really like it. This time I just picked up the bowl. I just picked up the pipe and stuck it in the bag and filled up my bowl like that. And I can tell you that the tanginess is not quite there, so I'm enjoying this bowl a little bit more than I enjoyed the first one. But yeah, so it's a great flake. I think. I think only because not for me. I'm gonna keep smoking it. I am getting different notes, different sweet notes from it, so maybe it'll change. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys like Scottish blends, I would say definitely give this one a try. It is definitely very rich, very full. Definitely one of the fullest Scottish blends that I've tried, even though it's flake. So yeah, that's it, compadres, comadres. As always, thank you for watching. Vayan con Dios.